Palestinians have been displaced over and over again throughout the war in Gaza. It's a perilous journey, fleeing one city for the next with no let-up in the Israeli airstrikes across the Strip. Well, here's one young Palestinian man's journey who we'll speak to in just a moment. 19-year-old Helmi Hirez is from the Rimal neighborhood of Gaza City, close to Al-Shifa Hospital. As Israel stepped up bombardment and attacks there, Helmi fled the city. He made the journey by foot, walking all day to reach the southern city of Rafah. Just a few days after leaving, 14 members of his family were killed in an Israeli strike on their family home in Gaza City. Helmi spent 3 months sheltering in Rafah until another bomb struck the building next to them, burying Helmi, his siblings and parents under the rubble. His mother was killed in this strike. As air raids intensified, Helmi made the journey back up to the Al-Mawasi area in Khan Yunis, where he's been forced to sleep in a tent near the desert, with the summer heat steadily increasing. And he joins us now live on Al Jazeera, Helmi Hirez, who is in Deir al-Balah currently. Helmi, thank you so much. As we saw there, you've been displaced several times over the course of the last 8 months. Tell us about what it has been like for you and your family.
Thank you for having me, Laurent. Well, the life for me and my family now is super difficult. We're now in Al-Mawasi area in Khan Yunis city. We're less than 2 kilometers far from where the Israeli army exists in Rafah. In Mawasi area, we are super worried that the Israeli army may come again to Khan Yunis, invading the Al-Mawasi area, making a new refugees wave towards Deir al-Balah or another area in the south of Gaza Strip. The people are super worried. You can walk in the markets in Al-Mawasi area. You always see the people looking at the south, looking at the fire that is coming from Rafah city. You can see the nervous in all the faces here in Al-Mawasi.
Yeah, nervousness because people are worried about where the next strike might come from. Tell me, when you had to move from Rafah and so on, have you been able to do that with the rest of your family? Because I understand that you've been separated from your twin brother.
Could you repeat? I can't hear clearly.
I wanted to know if in all these moves that you've had to make in the last few months, were you able to move with the rest of your family, or have some had to stay behind?
Well, my family isn't that big. It is my father, who's 63 years old, who works as a tailor, and he has permission before the war to work in Tel Aviv. So, in the Israeli eyes, we're not tourists, and we are allowed. If my father is allowed to work in Tel Aviv, so he's clearly not a tourist in the Israeli eye. And the second person who was killed in Rafah is my mother, who's 51 years old, and she, at the age of 51 years old, works as a digital marketing agent. The third person is my sister, and the fourth and the fifth is me and my identical twin brothers, I'm a computer engineering student, and my brother is an AI engineering student. We know nothing but coding, and that's how our lives was before the war.
Yeah.
All day long, just coding all days long. This is the hardest task in our life. Now, in Al-Mawasi, our life is just standing in lines, secure 1 gallon of water, or just guarding the tent, cooking on fire. A lot of new things that kind of un-humanitarian and doesn't look like us.
Yeah, and I want to bring up a picture for our viewers of what your life looks like before this war. And this is a picture, I believe, of you and your mother and your twin brother. And this was on your graduation day, I believe. This picture means a lot to you, Helmi.
Yes. This is the picture I was taken last year when on our last day in high school. At the left, it is me, Helmi. My name in Arabic means my dream. In the middle, my mother, Ibtisam, which in Arabic means smile. and she always smiled. And at the right, my identical twin brother, Muhammad.
What do you dream of today, Helmi?
A safe place, and just another opportunity to get my family back together and to get my family back on foot and in a safe place. We lost our house, we lost our relatives, we lost the most precious thing in life, which is my mom. I just want my family to get back together on one table in a safe place, that I'm not worried tonight, that I can sleep safely and don't think about that a rocket may hit us. I mean, the bombing that killed my mother in Rafah, it was at 2:10 a.m. after midnight. We all were asleep.
Yeah.
My father still until now, after more than 3 months of the accident, and now near to 4 months, still wake up every single day at 2:10 a.m.
I am so sorry,
wakes
Helmi.
up, have nightmares. He sometimes scream at night.
I'm so sorry for what you and your family have experienced. I just want to ask you just perhaps one last question. When this war is over, because it will have to come to an end one day, what are you going to do? What would you like to do with your life? You're 19 years old and you've still got a long life, hopefully, ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Well, I hope to go back to my normal life as programmer and to keep up just a safe life where I create what I want. I made so many great things with my brother, who is an AI engineer. We worked to save people, to help people. In COVID, we created systems so the malls and the doors can know if the person is wearing a mask or not, to allow him to enter or not. And we made so many projects that help the people here in Gaza. We want to keep up with the tech, because we both are tech twin.
Thank you so much, Helmi, and I hope you will be able to do all these things that you dream of doing. Thank you, Helmi, for speaking to us. That's Helmi Hirez, a Palestinian who has had to flee many, many times during these last 8 months, telling us about his and his family's experience. We appreciate you joining us on Al Jazeera. Thank you so much, Helmi.
Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.